Well, we'll get to the highly anticipated race for our state's open U.S. Senate seat in a few minutes, but we begin right here in the East.
Voter turnout is a big topic of conversation this election cycle, and in recent days and weeks, the numbers across the state back that up compared to recent years. But what about here in ENC?
9 on your side, Cheyenne Pagan joins us live now in Onslow County. And Cheyenne, what are officials saying about the turnout they're seeing down there?
Angie, Ken, I am live outside of one Onslow County polling site, and as you guys can see behind me, it is extremely busy right now. People are trying to get their vote in before the polls close in just over an hour across the state. I spoke with the Onslow County Board of Elections director. He told me yesterday they were hoping for a turnout of about 15% today, and by 2 o'clock they had about 12%, and by 4 o'clock over 7,000 people have cast their ballot. They say it's been a pretty good turnout so far.
I'm happy with that total. I think the numbers will continue to go up as people get off work and have until 7:30 to vote tonight. And as long as they're in line, they will be able to vote, even if, you know, they haven't casted their ballot at 7:30.
They also remind residents that there are 24 polling sites located across the county, and we have a link posted on our website to help you find those polling sites on our website. Live in Jacksonville, Cheyenne Pagan 9 on your side.
Well, Greenville County is seeing the same big wave of voter turnout in the primaries compared to years before. Election officials are reporting there was a 10% early voter turnout today alone. In total, numbers are showing that nearly 71,000 people have casted their votes.
I think it's still a small percentage, but it's pretty much on par with the primary. The city of New Bern election that's going on too, they're obviously seeing bigger numbers because it's in conjunction with the primary, but it is pretty par for a primary.
Ray also adds that she's hoping to see a 48% turnout for the primary election. The next report of results will come in at 7:30 this evening.
And in Pitt County, those voter turnout numbers also going up compared to previous years. That's where we find 9 on your side's Claire Mollet out at a polling location here in Greenville tonight. And Claire, what are those numbers looking like in Pitt County today?
Ken, Angie, it's just after 6 and voters still have a little bit more time to cast that ballot before the polls close at 7:30. I'm out here at the Pitt County Board of Elections where Director Dave Davis says today turnout was a little lower, but overall numbers are still up thanks to early one-stop voting. Davis says with the numbers we have so far, election day turnout is less than what we saw in 2014 and 2018.
One-stop wise though, broke the records as far as midterm primary turnout. So it's kind of strange. Election day looks like turnout's low, but when you look at the overall picture, one-stop absentee mixed with election day, we do have a higher turnout than midterms that we had before.
Davis says once polls close at 7:30, they will get the last precinct in to count around 8:30. He says results should start to become available around 8:30 or 9. Stay with us as we keep you up to date on the county's big races. Live in Greenville, Claire Mollet, 9 on your side.
Claire, thank you. And voters here in Greenville are also heading to the polls to see who they want to lead city council. Current Mayor P.J. Connolly is facing off against Elizabeth Lyles in that bid. 9 on your side's Caitlin Richards joining us live from Uptown with more on that race. And Caitlin, what are both candidates saying tonight?
Angie, I spoke with both Mayor P.J. Connolly and candidate Liz Lyles, who were at the Hooker Memorial voting polls talking with voters earlier today. While Liz Lyles focuses on economic development, equity, inclusion, and unity, Mayor Connolly's platform focuses on infrastructure, investing into economic development, public safety, and making Greenville a fun environment to live in. They told me they both are feeling positive about tonight's results.
You know, I feel really good about the results. I feel like we've done really good work. We've been able to canvass, go out to all the different sites here. I've got a really good response from all the people that have come out to cast their vote. So I feel really good about tonight.
There's not a celebration speech. There's not a law speech. The reality is there is work that needs to be done. I'm here. I'm a proven servant leader, and I'm going to do the work one way or another.
Both Mayor Connolly and candidate Lyles said no matter the results, they'll continue serving Greenville. I'll have more coverage on Greenville's mayor race coming up at 10. Live in Greenville, Caitlin Richards, 9 on your side.
Caitlin, thanks. We want to hear from you right now on our Vote Now on 9 poll.
We all know those intense political ads that attack certain candidates during this time of year. So we want to know, did any of those ads impact how you voted in this primary?
Right now, most of you say the ads did not impact how you voted in this year's primaries. To vote, go to WNCT.com/vote or go to the free 9 on your side mobile app to find the Vote Now on 9 menu.
And to see more of the results, you can catch them later tonight on your news at 10 on the Eastern North Carolina CW, and of course right here on WNCT at 11.
As polls show him with a significant lead, Congressman Ted Budd is optimistic today he'll win the Republican nomination for our state's open U.S. Senate seat.
Though some other big names got in the race, a multi-million-dollar ad campaign flooded the airwaves to try to help Budd get over the finish line.
Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland is live in Bermuda Run, where Budd is tonight. And Michael, it's been a major battle to get to this point.
Right, that battle may all come to an end here. We're at the Windmock outside Winston-Salem, where Ted Budd is hoping this is going to be a victory party tonight. And if the polling is right, it's not going to be a very close race. He voted earlier today here in Davie County, and we caught up with him then. He got former President Trump's endorsement in this race over former Governor Pat McCrory and former Congressman Mark Walker. But beyond that, the group Club for Growth spent millions on attack ads against Budd's rivals, especially McCrory. The most recent polling we released last week shows that Budd is ahead of McCrory by more than 20 points.
I'm the Trump-endorsed candidate, knows how to win. I'm a conservative fighter, and I love the state.
I think too much is at stake right now in our country. We're at a crossroads. I've always believed this is, the more I've been in this, that this is as much spiritual as it is political.
Our party chairman and others have not called out this behavior, have not called out the lies from the Club for Growth about me.
Budd also got support from Republican Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson, who even went after McCrory on TV over the last few weeks. Robinson is expected to be here tonight with everybody else watching as the results come in. Live in Davie County, Michael Hyland, 9 on your side.
Michael, thank you. And the winner of that Republican primary would most likely face former state Supreme Court Chief Justice Sherry Beasley on the Democratic side. She is ahead in all of the recently released polls by WNCT. Now we'll have coverage from her race and watch party later tonight at 10 and 11.
And in the western part of this state, another race getting a lot of attention is the state's U.S. House seat in District 11, where Madison Cawthorn is trying to win the Republican bid to keep his seat. Cawthorn has faced a lot of criticism in the last few months over comments made and videos released. Tonight, he's running against 7 other Republican candidates for the bid.